Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today we are going to look at what I purchased from the Nordstrom sale. Apparently I'm an influencer level, so I don't have the first access. I think it said on here my access started as of July 10th, but I don't remember that being the case. I remember going on and anything in my wish list was like blocked out and I wasn't able to add it, and I don't know why that is. It was kind of odd. So I feel like my access really started pretty much when everybody else's did, but as soon as I knew I could get on there and order, I did, because a few of the items that I had in my wish list sold out. And you know, it's really funny because I feel like this sale has been going on forever, but it's because you get this catalog in the mail, right? And then you probably get an email. I'm sure I got an email about it also. And then you can start building your wish list, and then you could even call ahead to the store and have, let's say you have a lot of items. They'll pull the items for you and have it ready for you so you're not hunting for it around the store. I think Nordstrom's customer service is great. I've always thought that about Nordstrom. So it's one of my, it's like my favorite department store to shop in. They have great merch and they just have really good customer service. So I got my first pair of cowboy boots last year, and I don't remember the brand offhand, but I bought them in the Boot Barn. And so they're one of those, you know, brands that makes cowboy boots. And I don't know if my feet were swollen that day. It's a possibility, but I tried them on and I was having a hard time getting my foot into the 8. And, you know, so I just went with an 8.5, and they did wind up getting big on me, because the thing with cowboy boots is if you have to kind of break them in. And so I recommend you just go with your regular size, because once your foot gets in them, you wear them for a little while, they're going to stretch anyway. So I didn't want to make that mistake this time. It's fine. I just wear like thick boot socks with them. But I went with my regular size this time, and here's what they are. Like I said, they're dingo. And these come in, I think the regular price of these is $140 or $150. They were on sale for $89.99. They came in black, beige, like a sand color. Did they come in pink? They came in white and blue. So those were the shades. And they're really cute because they have like this design on them that's kind of like flowers. So I thought they were unique, and I like that the heel is not really big. So they're out of the black, the beige. I think I saw there was a couple of 8s left in the white. This was last night. I didn't just look at this, so I don't know what's happening now that it's a Saturday. But they had a few sizes in the light blue too. So that's what's happening with these. They were available in 4 colors. So check that out. I'll put the information down below for you guys. Some other items, like for example, I got this, it's a zip hoodie sweatshirt. So there's the hood. BP is the brand that makes it, and the original price on it is $49.50, and I think I got it for, it was either $24.99 or $29.99. I can't remember, but I thought it was a good deal. BP is evidently a brand that Nordstrom carries, and they carry a lot of BP actually. They did have like a collegiate sweatshirt. I think it said like Le Weekend, and came in like a navy blue, and it had like the collegiate stripes and the bold letters. And that was in my wish list, and it sold out in my size. So, yeah, I wasn't able to get that one. I've been checking. I'm kind of stalking it to see, because now I earned influencer. I earned points, like Nordstrom notes from my purchases. So if it comes back in stock, I might apply my points to that and just pick it up. I also got this oversized BP sweatshirt. And I probably could have gone, this is a large. I mean, I probably could have sized down on this. It's really big. But I like them oversized. I like them oversized and long. So this one was $45, and I want to say same thing. It was either $24.99 or $29.99. I can't remember exactly, but I really like this brand because it's not like a really thick sweatshirt, and I don't like them too thick because I live in Arizona, and yes, at night when it cools off in the wintertime, I could absolutely use a thicker sweatshirt. But I like to layer my clothes, so I really was happy to be able to grab this. I think it came in a few different colors. This color is black, and I really like the quality. The other kind of random thing that I got is I purchased this Nordstrom striped towel. It's kind of like a hand towel. Is it a hand towel? I don't know. I got it from my main bathroom, not my master bathroom, but the main one that our guests would use. And that bathroom is different tones of gray, and so I thought this would be nice, and I wanted to see the quality of it. It's actually really nice. So this is normally $25, and it was on sale for $15. So I'm gonna hang this in my bathroom, and I know it's kind of random, but anyway, I wanted to pick that up. Plus I wanted to see the quality of the Nordstrom brand. Is that Nordstrom? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it says Nordstrom Hydrocotton Stripe Hand Towel. Ultra absorbent, thick, and luxuriously soft. I will say that's very nice quality. I picked up this Vacation brand Orange Gelee French Riviera Duo. It's a sunscreen gel. This was $30, so that means each of these, which is 3 ounces, is $15, and I'm pretty sure that was a good price for this. I had gotten this in a Trend Mood box, one of these, and I gave it to my husband because his job, he's outside all the time, and after a little while I asked him, I said, have you been using that Vacation SPF? And he said, oh yeah, I love it. He said he puts it on his face, and he said that he likes it because when he sweats, it doesn't go into his eyes, and some of the other ones that he's tried have done that. So when I saw that, I said, hey, how you doing with your Vacation SPF? And he said, I'm getting a little low on it now. And I said, all right, well, Nordstrom has this set for $30. Do you want me to get it for you? And he said, yeah, I would like you to get that for me. So he was happy he got something. Okay, let me show you the beauty. I didn't buy too much beauty, but let me show you what I picked up. Show you that I picked up these Memoir, they're slippers, and they had different ones in different colorways, and this is what they look like. They're super soft and fluffy, and they have a rubber sole on the bottom. They're really comfortable. I tried them on last night, and I wear a size 8. I mean, that's pretty much my normal size for shoes. And so this is, I picked up the medium for shoe size 7 to 8, and they fit perfect. I actually have a little bit of room in the back, which is exactly how I like my sandals. But this one is like the gray one. And then they had another style, and then in this style, they had this color, and then they had one called lavender. And I originally had the lavender in my wish list, but then, you know, before I was ready to submit my order, I went back to just look at the colorways again, and I'm like, I actually like the gray more. So ditched the lavender and wound up going with the gray. These are $32 normally. They're called the Josephine Plush Slippers. Like I said, I'll have all this down below for you. The Josephine Plush Slippers, they are 100% polyester, and the shade I got is gray, and I believe these were $24.99 on sale. So not a huge savings, but I like $24.99. I think $24.99 for slippers is actually pretty good. If they, I mean, other than Uggs, like I got Uggs for Christmas, you know, they're totally fine. I get why it's going to be more expensive with Uggs, but any other slippers kind of like this, I'm like, yeah, I'm only willing to spend so much. I think $24.99, $25 is a good round number. Okay, let me show you the beauty. Okay, so for the beauty, I picked up the L'Occitane en Provence showered in almond oil. Now this, I love this. I used to wear L'Occitane all the time. It's not an inexpensive brand, and I always love the oil, but like I said, it's like, you know, it's not, you know, it's a little on the high end side. So they give you a 16.9 fluid ounce, which I didn't even know they came in this size because I always bought the smaller size. So it came with that. This makes my skin so soft and so hydrated. That's what I love about it. And then it came with like this bonus. So you get like another 16.9 ounce. So you get both of these for $52, and everybody was saying that that's an incredible value. I didn't check the value because it's been a long time since I purchased it, but I have to say, I think this is a fantastic value. Even not even knowing, I feel like you got like I feel like you got that extra bottle for free. So definitely give that, if you haven't tried it, it's a good way to try it and get the value. It's really good. And then if you do love it, it's a great value. So so that is that one. And then I picked up the YSL Couture Mini Clutch Set. This is, it comes with Babylon Roses, which is shade 400, and shade 100 Stora Dolls. So, funny thing about this is I have Stora Dolls in my loves forever. I think it was Leah Janae that either picked it up and used it in like a get ready with me, but it was definitely her that turned me on to Stora Dolls because it looked so nice on her. I was like, oh my God, I love whatever she has on her eyes. I love it. And I asked her, and she, you know, I don't know if she had it linked below or she was using it. Like I said, I'm not sure if she was just wearing it and I asked her about it, or she had it linked below in her video or whatever. But I was like, I need that. At some point, I need that eyeshadow palette. These eyeshadow palettes are not cheap. They're right around $70. So both of these was $91, which brings it down to still expensive, but not $70 for one. So it's like $45 for each one. And yes, you only get 4 shades. You know, I get it. But if it wasn't for the Stora Dolls, which I think is one of their best sellers, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But so for me, this was like I mean, I don't know if I could get it any cheaper if I went on YSL. Yeah, because even at that price with 30% off, you're still quite not there. And and then you only get the 20% if you're high enough level at Sephora. So I was like, this is like a no-brainer. I need to get this. I wanted it for so long. And then this is the Roses one, which is also beautiful. I mean, people love these YSL eyeshadows, and everything that I have from YSL I love. I've always been a fan of the brand. So if you've also been like me and you want to try it, try one of the palettes, or maybe you were also looking for Stora Dolls, because it's definitely a shade, like a color story that I think a lot of people like, especially if you love cool tones. I think you'd really love it. So I thought that was a phenomenal deal for that. I don't think everything is a great deal for beauty during the sale, but I think a lot of things are a pretty good deal. So the other thing I had on my wish list, and I think this is the final product now. No, actually I have something else. Hang on, let me look. Okay, you know when you're doing something and you're like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, that's what just happened to me. Okay, so before I show you that other makeup product, let me just show you this other clothing product that I purchased. So I picked up this, so many people were showing the jeans that they got, and I gotta give it to you guys. Some of you spend a lot of money at these sales, and bless you if you can do that, because some people were like buying 5 pairs of jeans, and yes, they were $100 and $150 off, but even at that, they were like pretty pricey. And I'm curvy, I'm thick, I'm curvy. I need a certain type of pair of jeans that's gonna fit me. I have a really hard time getting jeans to fit me because of my body type. I guess I'm a pear. I don't know. I'm just like, I have wider hips and I have a bum, so it's like I need something that, you know, when I see curvy usually works for me when that word is in the description. So I found this pair that wasn't too terribly priced. It's the Wit and Wisdom brand, and I picked up a 14 in these, and they really work for me. So here's what they look like. They're really nice. They have a really good stretch to them, which I love. Like if jeans don't stretch, I don't buy them. They have to move with me, you know? And so these have like a really good stretch to them. And they actually were a tad big on me. I was actually surprised by that, like in certain parts, you know. In my waist, like they were a little, it was a little snug, like where I button it just a tiny bit, but the rest like fit me like really good, and was even a little roomy in a couple of spots, but it didn't look messed up or anything. It really, I feel like it was like a really good fit. Anyway, and they're skinny, so they come down. That's another thing. I'm barely 5'4", so that's 5'4" and under is considered petite. So if there's like a short version, those usually work perfectly for me. Many times I try on jeans, they are way too long on me, like super long. Like I can't even wear a boot with it and get away with it. That happens a lot. So it's hard to find that length that I need as well, and these fit perfectly. I like the wash on them. I feel like it's a really good blue jean color. And let's see what it says here. They were on sale for $42, and the normal price of these was $80. So that's like, and then when I went into Nordstrom Rack, I actually walked around, and now that I was, from watching other videos, I was familiar with all the other, you know, brands that Nordstrom carries, because a lot of people bought jeans during the sale. Well, I looked for this brand. I saw Good American and Frame and I forget some of the other brands, but they had a bunch of those brands were on sale. Oh, Mother was one of them. And they didn't have Wit and Wisdom. I was like, darn it, you know, because I was like, if I love those jeans, I want to, you know, I want to get maybe another one or two more pairs. I also like this little bit of distressed right here at the top of the thigh. So, yeah, really excited. I'm very happy. It's like I got them for half off. Like they were $42.90, and like I said, the regular price is $80. So I thought that was pretty good. And then the last beauty product that I picked up, oh, I already have it out of the bag, is the MAC Nightmode Gloss Lip Gloss Duo. So this is a new product for MAC. I was actually surprised that they had this. It says Snobbish Casual at the top, like on the lid here. I don't know if that's the names. Probably is. Anyway, here's what they look like. This is like a new look for MAC. One is like a nude. So let me give you a swatch. I heard these are really nice. And I tried to look up these. It looks like these are 28 each. They were both, this whole set was 30. So for me, it was like almost half off. So there's the two shades. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully it zooms in on it. I'm actually gonna try the pink one. Oh. Yeah, it feels really good. I like the nudes are the thing that I really love. This is very sheer. They're not like super hydrated, you know, that's not what I meant to say. They're not super pigmented, like hyper pigmented or whatever. But they're very like glossy, and the shades nonetheless are really nice. So I thought 2 for $30 was a good deal, or $30 for the whole set. I wanted to just mention real quick, in my last video, I reviewed the Huda lip liner stain and the gloss, and I said I wasn't really a fan of it. Like, it just, for whatever reason, it just wasn't working out for me. And I told you I was going to buy the Wet n Wild, or I might have ordered the Wet n Wild at that point. And they did come. I did wind up getting them. I got all 3. They only have 3 available. And I have it on my lips. It's really nice. This shade is called I'm Blushing. And I also picked up the Maybelline. So the next time I do like a review of beauty, I'll probably use these. But let me just tell you, these are $3.99. And no shade to Huda. This is not as fussy as those Huda ones are. Like, I've had this in my little makeup bag in my purse. And I take it out and the pigment's there. I don't have to store it this way, and, you know, it doesn't skip and get weird. And, you know, anyway, that's my experience with this so far. I think it's really good. And like I said, it's $4. So I know I mentioned I was gonna buy those in my last video, so I just wanted to mention to you that I did indeed pick them up, and I'm very happy with them. You can get them at Walmart. I don't know where else they sell them, but I got mine at Walmart. Anyway, like I said, this sale, it looks like it's going to be on until everyone shops July 12th to August 3rd. Prices go up August 4th. So head on over to the website and see if there's anything there that that grabs your attention. I do think the sale, like I said, is really good this year, and I think the prices are also pretty good. Another thing I want to mention is Nordstrom Rack is actually doing their clearance sale right now, and I went online and I ordered a couple of items from my husband, a couple of items from myself, and they're like an extra 20, they're clearance and an extra 25% off. The only thing is their final sale, so you have to be sure that you want it, but I'm telling you, they had designer clothes, they had shoes, sneakers, they had a lot of stuff is selling out now, but that ends on the 22nd. So, well, that's the end of the video, my friend. I want to thank you for being here today. I always appreciate your time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps it get out into the algorithm so other people can see this content as well. Comment down below if there's anything that you saw in my haul that looked good, or what your shopping tips are for Nordstrom too, or what you're planning on picking up. I want to just let you know that, again, I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you soon.